Oke, langsung aja kita coba event. Sekarang, yang mana dulu ya? Oh, ini kan udah. Oke, event details. Masih 5 hari lagi. Masih Messianic Defender. Jangan bilang Osail atau si istrinya Osail. Siapa kemarin namanya, lupa aku. Ini apa nih? Go to quest, oke. Yaudah satu-satu dulu. Tadi apa tadi questnya? The Blazing Stars, Ring in Fortune, Fleeting Colors in Flight Part 1. Oke, Part 1. Lewat sini aja. Let's go.
Who would have guessed that rebuilding the Jade Chamber would draw out such a massive monster? Oh, for a second there, Paimon really thought the Jade Chamber was gonna be ruined again. But it's all over now. Who knows if the Lantern Rite can still go on after an incident like that, though.
Iya, aku juga bersyukur.
Let's ask Lady Ningguang how things are shaping up for the festival this year.
Lady Ningguang? Okay, let's go. Let's go meet her. Let's go meet Lady Ningguang. Oh, langsung, okay, fine.
Send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the tasks on the list to the appropriate departments.
Bentar, dengerin dulu. Okay, send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the texts on the list to the appropriate departments. Okay.
Also, be sure to tell them that though the Lantern Rite may be complicated, everything must be done properly.
Oh ya, ngomong-ngomong ini Lantern Rite pertamaku. Ya, tahun lalu belum main. Okay. Also be sure to tell them that salah. Everything must be done, huh?
Hello, Lady Ningguang. It's us again.
Yeah, you again. We're not disturbing you, are we? Yeah.
No, of course not. You are my honored guests.
Oh ya dong.
And given the looks of you two, I presume that you're here to celebrate the Lantern Rite?
Ya, jelas karena aku belum pernah event Lantern Rite. Jadi ya, aku sangat berminat untuk merayakan Lantern Rite ini.
That's right. So what's on the agenda for the festival this year?
As always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Oh, but there is one of particular interest. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is planning a fireworks show this year.
Ooh.
It should certainly be worth your time. Releasing Mingxiao lanterns has always been at the heart of the Lantern Rite. But with all that has occurred in Liyue as of late, I think the people of the city need something to warm their hearts. A feeling of everyone coming together in solidarity. So, I believe that this year calls for a celebration of particular magnificence. Something that would be closer to the hearts of every citizen.
Apa itu?
We are currently in the process of placing fireworks at various locations all throughout Liyue. We shall choose a timely moment during the festival to set off all the fireworks in unison, allowing the sparkling lights and excitement to resonate with the hearts of the people.
Oh. Wow. Good then.
Fireworks? But we've already seen fireworks in other places before.
You mean in Inazuma atau apa? Kalau nggak salah kan ada event Inazuma. Fireworks ya nggak sih, aku kok lupa ya, gitulah pokoknya, oke?
Is there something special about the fireworks in Liyue?
Iya pasti si Paimon, pasti.
Fireworks were originally developed alongside many other inventions here in Liyue. When our ancestors first created fireworks, they were originally known as firecrackers. Their bright
Firecrackers.
flashes and loud sounds were often used for warding off beasts or as warning signals to other people.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
In those days, it was difficult for people to contact one another while out farming the land, so they would carry firecrackers with them to give signals when necessary.
Kayak minta pertolongan gitu kan, SOS. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
But people's lifestyles began to change after Liyue Harbor was founded. They no longer had to travel out of town to tend the fields anymore, so the use of firecrackers for emergencies also began to dwindle.
Ah.
But through our local customs, the pioneering spirit of the firecrackers has been passed down to this very day. We made improvements to firecrackers and began setting them off during the Lantern Rite to commemorate the tenacious spirit of our ancestors.
Classically way. Yeah, indeed.
Wow. Everything has so much history in Liyue.
As I'm sure you already know, everything on this land accumulates history and value as time passes. That is the nature of Liyue.
Yeah.
I've left Kuching in charge of the fireworks show. If you're interested, why don't we pay her a visit together?
Boleh, dengan senang hati. Aku pengen bertemu dengan Catching. Okay, let's go meet Catching then. The blazing stars ring in fortune. Go to Liyue fireworks stall. Fine, wait. Okay, di Catching. Di. Sorry. Hello Catching.
We need to add a few more locations for launching fireworks. The show has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city. They celebrate Lantern Rite in Jingsa Village too, you know.
Wait. Jingsa Village. Oh yeah.
But, Lady Kuching, what about our budget?
Tenang, Ningguang punya banyak uang. Ningguang kaya kok.
The budget is exactly what it's meant to be. It's the necessary amount of funds to properly carry out a task. If you think the current budget will not suffice, then we'll simply have to apply for more funding from the Ministry of Civil Affairs and wait for their approval.
Okay.
Our aim is to organize a memorable Lantern Rite. The budget is there just to facilitate planning. We mustn't lose sight of our goal.
Yes, Lady Kuching. I understand.
Good. And please remember, safety first. Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler. Good
Yeah.
to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Are you here for the Lantern Rite? Your timing couldn't be any better. The preparations are almost complete.
What are you working on, Catching?
I'm reviewing the positioning of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant facilities. It's all in a day's work.
Okay.
Forgive my directness, but if I'm not mistaken, you could just as easily leave these tasks to your subordinates. You've already been working around the clock these past few days. I am sure a break would not be amiss.
Oh. Catching kerja keras terus berarti ya. Ngelembur.
It's fine. Really, I can handle it. Bungie, please redraft our plans, make a summary report, and send it to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. I'll return shortly. As for you, Traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please take the opportunity to stay in Liyue Harbor and enjoy the festivities.
Ya, dengan senang hati aku bakal menikmati ini.
Bungie, is everything clear? Please remember the tasks I've given you.
Yes, Lady Kuching. Don't worry.
Good. Ningguang, Traveler, goodbye for now.
Okay. We're gonna see you again, right?
Please, excuse me, Lady Ningguang. And, Traveler. I must get going.
Yeah, sure.
Lady Kuching told me a great deal of information, and I have to write up the plans from scratch again, so time is of the essence. Oh, one moment. I almost forgot. Here, traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Kuching said you may be interested, so she had me keep one to give to you.
Apa itu launch tube?
Someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use this to design their very own fireworks. You should try it when you have the chance.
Ya, mau. Boleh. Mana? Dengan senang hati.
Whew. Paimon couldn't get a single word in just now. Well, more like Paimon didn't dare open her mouth while they were talking, but still.
Kuching definitely had an imposing presence.
Did you notice it too? Lady Kuching is a lot more outspoken than she used to be. And she seems a whole lot busier too. Wonder why?
Ya lagi nyiapin ini soalnya Paimon.
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we Qixing have taken up the responsibility of leading the people. We have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are responsible for planning and organizing all sorts of affairs. That said, being in charge of everything inevitably takes its toll. It's exhausting at times. Jiangzhou was responsible for planning the Lantern Rite in former years, but her father is getting quite old now, so she transferred to another department this year.
Aku autoin aja.
In the end, the Lantern Rite planning was left to Kuching and myself. I am the head organizer, while Kuching is responsible for the highly anticipated fireworks show. Such an important event should be entrusted to the most qualified candidate. Kuching is disciplined, yet passionate about her work, so she's naturally the best fit for the job.
She's definitely disciplined. No doubt about that.
Absolutely. She is strict with both herself and others, to the point that she can even become overly involved at times. She's worked several days without a break now. I'm concerned about the effects it may have in the long run. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture. I've tried talking to her, but you know how she is. She uses her wit to talk circles around anyone. Traveler, you are quite close to Kuching.
Enggak juga sebenarnya.
Why don't you try talking to her? Maybe she'd listen to someone as experienced as you.
I mean, kenapa nggak kita nggak deket sama Kuching lah, sumpah. Aku aja nggak punya Kuching di timku gitu. Okay, I will think of something, yeah.
Thank you, traveler. I am glad you are able to help. Kuching can be a tough nut to crack sometimes. I still have other business to attend to at the Jade Chamber. I'll leave Kuching in your capable hands.
Okay. Okay, whatever.
Are you sure you can really persuade Kuching to take a break?
No.
Even Ningguang herself couldn't manage to convince her.
No.
Besides, before you can persuade someone, you have to at least understand how they feel at the moment.
Bener
She
sih.
has been working non-stop without a break.
So she must feel very tired, yeah.
Duh! Come on, everyone knows that. Think harder. How does she feel deep down inside?
Maybe she needs help or
Or maybe we can ask a friend. You know, someone more knowledgeable about these things.
Zhongli. Okay, let's go talk to Zhongli, yeah.
Zhongli?
Yeah, is she really knowledgeable about the people of Liyue, yeah. Ya karena dia abah. I mean, okay, dia paling tua.
Oh, there's no arguing that.
Kita ketemu Zhongli. Ayo, let's go.
He's still a consultant at the Wangcheng Funeral Parlor. Let's go see if he's there.
Let's go. Zhongli, come on, man. Let's see. Oh. After you have placed your launch tab, you can select fireworks parameter such as type and sequence. Oke. Di sini ya. Aku agak lupa loh tempatnya. Oh iya bener sih. Punten, duh. Sini kan? Apa aku harus ngobrol dulu sama dia? Oh iya bener. Kirain bisa langsung masuk. Alright. Hi, fairy lady.
How may I help you?
Yeah, we're looking for Zhongli. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm afraid he is currently out with the director.
Sama Hutao. Yeah, Hutao. Yeah.
For work?
The director said that they were going for a walk. If you prefer, you could go look for them at third round knockout.
Third round
I've heard
knockout.
the director often goes there to do, promotion.
Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I am so full. Not another bite. Hats off to you, Xiangling. Serving the grilled fish with a dipping sauce is quite an innovative approach. The flavor is just to die for. That's my signature dipping sauce. I knew it would taste great.
Tempered Jueyun chili powder mixed with garlic paste and chopped scallions, then seasoned with salt, vinegar, and soy sauce, before finally sizzling in hot oil. This recipe may seem a bit crude, but is entirely hinged on the precise balancing of flavors and seasonings by the chef. Everything must be balanced just right. It is the consummate mastery of this balance that turns a humble dish into an exquisite one.
Oh, that's quite the compliment, don't you think? I'm flattered. Thank you, Mr. Zhongli. And I thought I have a way with words. But you certainly take the prize, Mr. Zhongli.
You are too kind, Director. Your eloquence is infamous in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, what's that? Oh, would you like to order something, Guoba? Oh, please, by all means, it's my treat. I'll just open a tab under Xiangling. Hey, are you guys talking about tasty food again? Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon. What brings you to this side of town? Hold on, let me take a wild guess. Yes. Oh, you must be here for the lantern rite. Isn't that pretty obvious?
Baru sadar belum dinyalain mic-nya.
Yeah, come on, can't you take a joke? You came at the perfect time. I was just letting everyone try my latest dish. The owner of Third Round Knockout says it's, well, a real knockout. Mr. Zhongli and Hu Tao seem to like it too, but I think it never hurts to let more people do a taste test. How about it, you two? Would you like to have a taste? Huh.
Boleh
Don't
lah.
have to ask Paimon twice, or once even.
Thank you, but we are here to see Mr. Zhongli. Kenapa nggak kita coba makan?
Huh? You mean we're not gonna try any?
I would love to. I would love to.
Fine. Let's get down to business.
No,
We
mending
meet
kita
again,
nyoba makan
traveler.
aja.
I trust your journey is going well.
Nggak juga sih. Aku asal kau tahu aja, aku hampir mati dibunuh sama Raiden Shogun. Twice, actually twice. Jadi ya kinda shock, hard, sangat. Not bad, but we have learned a lot along the way. Not bad, nggak juga sih. Ya oke lah, whatever.
Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey.
Come on. Why are you looking for our good consultant? Do enlighten us. And just in case you were wondering, we're on business too. We only tried Xiangling's dish since we just happened to be here. Business? What kind of business would the Wangxiang funeral parlor possibly have during a festival? Even during the most joyous of holidays, life still follows its natural course, does it not? Is that really so surprising? But there isn't a need to be alarmed. It's just a nice day today,
and I thought we could go for a walk while doing a little promotion for our business. Oh, you could go ahead and chat away. Xiangling and I will go have some tea with the boss over there. Oh, Zhongli, please come get me when you're through here.
Of course. I'll see you later, Director. Now then, traveler. What brings you to see me today?
Well, long story short, aku cuman mau cerita kalau kawan fellow Archonmu itu ya begitulah mau membunuhku setelah aku berusaha mengambil vision darinya. Dan kemudian tunggu, apa yang kamu sembunyikan? Ayolah, please Zhongli, spill the tea. Aku udah capek keliling-keliling Taifat ini. Kasih tahu di mana saudaraku, apa yang terjadi sama Kenria, apa yang terjadi sama Watatsumi, Enkanomiya, whatever it is that ya. Dan ya, Kenria, bener. Dan Celestia of course.
Yes. The Yuhang is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could. But everything has a balance, and one's health must certainly weigh in.
Is there any way we can help her?
Yeah, everyone knows you're super knowledgeable. Paimon bets she would listen to someone like you.
If I were still the mighty Rex Lapis, I might be able to help her see reason. But alas, I'm now nobody but an ordinary consultant. My words no longer carry the same weight as they once did. Besides, I am by no means close to the Yuhang. Taking the liberty to lecture her may just as easily produce the opposite of the desired effect.
Oh, you're right. Then what should we do?
We could take a more subtle, indirect approach to the matter, such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your message conveyed within it. Such a story can be achieved by referencing topics from her daily life. The story could prove even more effective if you weave in something about someone close to her.
Paimon doesn't really get it.
Let's go speak with others who are familiar with catching. Yeah. Ganyu?
I knew you'd understand what to do. Well done, traveler. Go collect some source materials for your story. Of course, I can always provide you with my advice, if needed. Once we have formulated the plot, you can tell the story to the Yuhang.
Me? Once we have formulated the plot.
You are on amiable terms with the Yuhang, which makes you the natural candidate.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So we need to talk with people who know Kuching, right? So who should we start with?
Greetings, everyone. I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, Lady Kuching!
Panjang umur dia. Kamu panjang umur, Kecing. Baru aja diomongin. Udah datang
Mr.
duluan.
Zhongli, I didn't expect to see you here. Thank you for all your assistance during the rite of parting.
Aku mau ambil screenshot. Jadi aku bakal...
You are most welcome, Yuhang. It was the least I could do.
Since aku nggak bakal dapet Zhongli juga, what are you doing here, Kecing?
Why? And what's with your strange expression?
Kenapa kita membelala seperti itu? Oke, screenshot.
Oh, I see. My apologies. I appear to have interrupted your conversation with Mr. Zhongli.
Iya, memang. Karena aku suka sambil screenshot ya.
Kuching, are you here looking for us?
Yes, I was going to ask you to introduce me to the Adepti. I thought that it would be fitting to send them some festive gifts. On behalf of the Liyue Qixing.
Cloud Retainer? Mooncraver? Show? Atau siapa?
But didn't you meet them when we were fighting to defend Liyue Harbor together?
Iya, bener juga. Iya juga ya.
You could just as easily go and find them in Juyum Karst.
Nah, itu.
Yes, but we only met briefly on that single occasion. The Adepti may have already forgotten about me. and I'm concerned it would be imprudent to show up so suddenly.
Okay, so kamu minta kita untuk menemanimu kah?
Which is why I thought it would be more appropriate to ask you to introduce me first.
Did you try asking Ganyu? Ganyu ya, Ganyu kan juga part of Reptile. Did you try asking Ganyu?
Unfortunately, Ganyu is on leave at the moment, so I'm unable to get in touch with her.
Oh no, that's so sad. Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm afraid I'll still require your assistance.
Okay, fine. Aku mau screenshot. Done. And?
So you even have to run around delivering gifts in person? It sure doesn't seem easy to be a Chising.
Okay, we'll gladly help you.
Thank you, Traveler. Let me go and prepare the gifts.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry to make you run errands with me during our big festival. I promise to make this quick, and I'll be sure to get you back in time to enjoy the fireworks show.
Okay, great. Then we go watch the fireworks together.
Huh? Together?
Why are you so shocked? Oh.
All right. I'll go to see the fireworks with you once I've finished my work. Speaking of which, Mr. Zhongli, the fireworks show will be particularly exciting this year. Please, don't miss it.
Yeah, Zhongli, please. Come and see the fireworks show with Hu Tao, maybe.
Ah, yes. Thank you for your kind reminder.
Bakal screenshot lagi.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find me at the Jade Chamber once you're ready.
Okay, Jade Chamber, fine. Bye-bye.
And there she goes.
Oh, wait. Aku mau screenshot banyak banget ternyata.
That's the Yuhang. Efficient and reliable as ever.
Zhongli, kenapa cakep banget sih? Abah, please aku nggak.
You're really reliable too, Zhongli.
Why, thank you, Paimon. Please, don't forget our earlier conversation. Once you've collected enough story material, we can meet here again and discuss things further.
Just in case kalau aku nggak dapet Zhongli, aku nge-screenshot terus dari tadi. Complete. Masih ada Zhongli. Baru sadar masih ada Zhongli. Hai Zhongli.
Once you've collected enough story material, we can meet here again and discuss things further.
Kita sekarang coba ke yang mana dulu ya? Yang ini dulu, yang paling atas. Kita ke Jade Chamber, fine. Buat ketemu sama Ninghuang. Pastilah, siapa lagi kalau bukan Ninghuang. Oke. Yo, let's go. Oh. Oke. Menyenangkan juga. Oh, bentar. Dibawa santai aja. Bye, Wen. Hello, here to meet you. Yes. Hello there. Yes, nice to meet you too. Yes. Well, 2 hours earlier than you actually did. Oh, fine. I'm late. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, you must make an error, I think. Okay, coba lagi. Okay, kali ini yang is that so? Have you seen anything? When did I believe that they came here from all this is the very same. Yes, indeed. All intel here. Sekretarisnya banyak ya. Oh, okay. Langsung, fine. Let's see. Anyone?
A great many things are still unaccounted for.
A great many things are still unaccounted for. Things like what?
The new Jade Chamber is missing many of the contents held by its predecessor. All the literature, furniture, and ornaments I had collected followed the original jade chamber to its watery grave. Most of it was destroyed in the process, and the small handful of items that survived intact are strewn across the water's surface. Reclaiming them is taxing work. It takes someone with sturdy sea legs to handle this job. But even then, I just can't tell whether Beidou will be able to fish out everything herself.
Beidou? Beidou? Screenshot dulu. Salah tuh. Fish out. Iya, fish out tuh artinya apa sih? Let's see, fish out. Ikan keluar. Hell, merogoh mendapatkan, bukan ikan keluar yang pasti. Mungkin mengambil ya, betul mengambil everything herself, atau merogoh mendapatkan, ya mendapatkan.
Wait, so you made Beidou go and fish your stuff out of the sea for you?
I love this going, yeah.
To claim that I made her do anything would be imprecise. We reached a mutually beneficial agreement, as is always the case in our dealings.
Aduh, bener amat. You pay Beidou to run errands for you.
Payment is one aspect of it, but I also compensate her in other ways. Let's just say it's a little complicated.
Can you tell me in other ways itu apa? Selain yang pasti bukan Mora kan? Menarik. I love it. Okay.
Anyway, Beidou is currently in the Guyan Stone Forest area.
Dan ngapain
If you're
dia?
interested, go pay her a visit. You may be just the help she needs.
Yeah? Okay, fine. Whatever, okay. Wait, what? Salah pencet. Oh, from the cracks. It means from Beidou pasti. Hell.
Beidou is salvaging some of my jade chamber collection out of the sea around Guyan Stone Forest. If that sounds like your idea of fun, you should go pay her a visit.
I will. Bisa teleport gak sih? Finally. Aku baru tahu loh ini bisa teleport. Selama ini aku terbang dari bukit. Kalau tahu bisa teleport harusnya dari dulu aku teleport. Oh, that's Beidou. Alright. Let's go talk with Beidou. And Xinyan. Okay.
Ingguang, you're really trying my patience. I'm sorry, but if the jade chamber smashed into smithereens when it hit the sea, then so did everything inside it. Just because I know the ocean doesn't mean I have the power to fish up the past.
Wait. But if the jade chamber smashed into the Oh ya. Oke, jadi aku baru paham. Kan jade chambernya dulu kan dijatuhin ke mana? Dijatuhin ke Osail kan. Biar Osail nggak jadi nyerang Liyue Harbor. Dan tentu saja karena jade chamber jatuh, dia pecah jadi berkeping-keping jade chambernya. Kemudian ya udah jelas kalau yang ada di dalamnya juga pasti hanyut, tenggelam gitu kan. Nah karena Beidou pelaut, karena Beidou ya pelaut sih bener. Karena Beidou pelaut, jadi sini Ningguang minta tolong buat ngambilin gitu ya paling ya. Mungkin ngambilin barang-barangnya Ningguang yang sempat hanyut itu. Oke,
Oh, Traveler, what are you doing out this way?
I'm here to help out.
Great, you couldn't have picked a better time. The whole fleet's caught up with other things right now, so I'll take all the help I can get. Look,
Okay.
I even had to rope Xinyan into this.
Well, Xinyan's here. Dari tadi kita udah lihat.
Wow, what's the occasion? Did you come all the way out here to do a performance?
Iya.
You bet I did. Nothing official, mind you. Beta wanted to hold a feast on board, and I agreed to come play a couple of tunes. But all that went out the window when someone showed up saying they were one of Ning Wong's secretaries. They called Beta away.
Why?
I think it was Bai Wen or Bai Xiao. Well, it was Bai something. Anyway, Ningguang apparently came up with the bright idea of me going out on the sea and salvaging a bunch of her old valuables. She seems pretty willing to shell out for it, too. Well, at the end of the day, the price was right. So, yeah, we took the work.
Oke, jadi dibayar ya. Pakai Mora, ya kan? Ya kan? Pakai Mora kan? Tell me. Ningguang, kamu bayar Beidou pakai Mora. Kalau enggak juga nggak apa-apa sih.
Now, if we're gonna go trawling for trinkets, we're gonna need a smaller vessel.
Vessel?
All the available boats have been dispatched already, but by the looks of it, we're still one short.
Wait, I have my own boat.
So you have your own vessel, do
Kapan?
you? Great, let's take yours then.
Kapan kita punya punya boat sendiri?
The more people we have on this job, the better. Because the sooner we get this wrapped up, the sooner we can get that feast going and actually enjoy the festival.
Ya. Let's go. Udah gak sabar aku buat. Emang kita punya? Ini gak bisa. Tadi ada wave point. Iya, wave point. Padahal aku punya sayu, kenapa aku nggak pakai sayu? Males aja ganti karakter. Oke. Wow.
So, this is it? This is your boat?
Yeah.
It's really, compact. But it works. It's about the right size for sweeping up junk from the water's surface.
The only thing is, we're packed in like sardines here. There's nowhere to put my guitar.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Xinyan, your axe is getting a little too close for comfort.
Oh, whoops! Let me try to move that out of your way.
Xinyan, why does your guitar have blades on it?
What?
Self-defense, of course! It shoots fire, too! But the middle of a big festival probably isn't the best time to give you a demonstration.
Jangan, please
Also,
jangan.
there's a teeny tiny chance it might set your boat on fire. Well, that's not a risk worth taking, no matter how small.
This gal really jazzed up her guitar.
Okay, done, fine.
Hold up, are those treasure hoarders?
We don't usually see these guys out at sea. Could they be here for the same reason as us? Come on, Traveler. Steer us a little closer.
Why are they headed back to shore?
To reconvene with their posse, I'll bet. Speed it up a notch, Traveler. This is a chase now.
Alright, let's go. Oh, please, aku ganti karakter dulu bisa nggak? Party paling nggak jelas sih, tapi bodo amat.
Illusion shattered!
They're gaining on us! We can't give them the slip! Call in Carmen!
Carmen? What kind of treasure hoarder has a name like that?
One that I happen to know pretty well. Didn't think we'd be running into him.
All of you!
Oh, Carmen, hello.
Are you blind? Can't you see this is Captain Beto?
Yeah.
Captain Beto, it's been a while. Still fighting fit, I see.
Ya jelas lah.
I guess it has been a while, Carmen. You're looking a little worse for wear. Maybe if you did your own dirty work rather than dispatching your minions, you wouldn't be so out of breath right now.
How you jest, Beto. Very amusing.
To get serious for a second, though, I'm gonna be needing all of this. So put everything down, and I won't cause you any more trouble.
Of course, of course. Whatever Captain Beto wants.
Wow.
You heard her, people. Drop the goods.
Segitu powerful
It's
ya,
all here.
gitu.
So, we'll take our leave now?
Untuk para treasure holders. I mean, mereka tahu.
He did what we asked without a second thought.
Ikut suruh.
Couldn't run off quickly enough either.
Don't waste any more time on them. We've still got salvaging to do.
Ya, oke. Let's go.
But we should load this stash onto the boat first. Come on, Traveler, help me out.
Emang cukup? Emang cukup buatnya Traveler? Gak perlu melawan siapa-siapa.
There's some things floating on the water.
I can't quite make out what they are. Let's bring them in and take a look. I'll take the rudder. Traveler, Xinyan, go reel them in.
Oke. Udah. Another one. Alright.
Hey, looks like another treasure hoarder raft straight up ahead. But why is it empty?
I guess Carmen told all his people to call it off. Smart choice. He knows who he's up against. Let's keep going.
Okay. Let's go.
Come on. We gotta wrap this up soon. Leave the junk, take anything and everything of value. And I need a few of you to load the boat up. Move it!
Whatever you're about to do, don't. And whatever goods you're holding, they're mine now.
Beto? What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
I mean, what does it look like? We got lucky. Found some treasure floating around in the ocean. If you see anything you like, it's yours for the taking. A token of our esteem for the mighty Captain Beto.
Is that right? Well, good. I'll take it all.
Come on. Be reasonable here. Me and the guys have been busting a gut gathering all this up. You gotta leave us a little something, surely.
Let me make this crystal clear. These things do not belong to you, and they never will. So you're gonna put them down, and then you're gonna get as far away from me as is physically possible.
That's a little, hey, why don't we start over here, huh? You see, we...
Huh. Sounds a lot like you're stalling to me. Talk is cheap. Let's settle this the old-fashioned way.
Oke, Bedo, let's go, Bedo. Aku pakai Bedo. Nggak ada rasanya dong.
The boat's loaded in the water, boss. Come take a look.
Captain Beto pulls no punches. Retreat! Retreat!
If the boss is bailing, we'd better bail too.
Looks like they're out of here.
We're sorry we offended you, Captain Beto. Give us some time. We'll find a way to make it right. I promise.
Dah. Oke. Nice.
Boy, they sure ran off quickly.
Karena Kapten Bedo.
Who cares? They didn't take anything with them.
Ya, bener.
The bigger problem here is there's no way all of this is going to fit onto your boat.
Sorry.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Unload the boat and put everything here in one place. Based on the original plan, Sea Drake's boat should be coming past here at some point. When they get here, we'll hitch a ride with them. In the meantime, Traveler, head back to the Jade Chamber and deliver a message to Ningguang for me. Just tell her we're almost done fishing for trinkets here, so she should start getting my compensation.
Apa itu? Ya, nice. Apa itu conversationnya? Compensationnya.
Alright, thanks, Traveler. If both Carmen and Leo were here, then I wonder if that other boss of theirs, Big Sis, is snooping around.
Big Sis?
Gotta tell Cedric and the rest of the crew to stay on high alert.
Wow. Siapa itu Big Sis? Ngobrol dulu.
Seems like the treasure hoarders are more of a mixed bag than I thought.
Okay, about Bedo?
I wonder what's taking Cedric so long. Could he have run into the treasure hoarders too?
Well, I don't know. Yep, let's go.
Welcome back. I trust Beto is making good progress on salvaging the items.
Yeah, she is.
Treasure hoarders. I see. Yes, I can imagine that must have been rather irksome. It sounds like you scared them off on this occasion. But it won't end there. They are not the type to forgive and forget. You needn't concern yourself with them any further, though. Leave them to Beto. She is well versed in handling treasure hoarders. I will be sure to make preparations for her compensation.
Kamu gak bakal ngasih tahu aku itu apa
I
compensation?
also owe you my thanks for coming all this way to deliver Beto's message. Here, please take this as a token of my appreciation.
Lihatlah wajah Paimon yang senang.
Now, please excuse me. I have other business that demands my attention.
Yeah, always.
I wish you a fun-filled festival.
Oh, thank you. Dan apa yang kamu kasih ke aku, bisa kasih tahu aku nggak? Oh ya, sorry. Ah. Oh, I see. Oh. Oh. Okay. Go to challenge, okay. Go to quest, bentar. Sebelum itu ngobrol dulu.
Another lantern ride is upon us. Traveler, it seems Leo has a way of drawing you back every once in a while. Do you miss it here?
I miss it all the time.
Is that so? I am delighted to hear it. Times change. Suddenly the lantern rite of today is a wholly different affair from the past. The preparations were very lengthy this time. I don't know if it's to everyone's taste, but I, for one, am most satisfied with the way it has turned out. I hope that it might be a highlight of your journey. If you ever grow weary in your travels, know that you can always come back and visit Liyue.
Thank you. Okay, let's look at not this one. Itu nanti dulu, aku mau nyelesain semua question terlebih dahulu. Alright, let's go to yes, this one. Oh, okay.
Gather round. If you're passing by, don't pass this up. Introducing the amazing Shadow Lantern. Shadow Lantern? Ooh, Paimon's never heard of this one before. You two look like you're out to have some fun. Care to check out the Shadow Lantern, my latest invention made to amaze and amuse? It's very simple. All you have to do is rotate the objects inside the Shadow Lantern. Get all the shadows to merge in a certain way, and the most incredible images will be revealed before your very eyes.
Ya, pernah ada di
You should try it out for yourself.
trailer.
It's set up right here. Please peruse and use at your leisure. I hope the Shadow Lantern shows you something truly spectacular.
Sinyan, Bedo.
It's pretty cool. Let's give it a whirl.
Bentar. Tadi ada Sinyan, ada Bedo. Bukannya mereka masih di sana? Oh, berarti udah ketemu. Siapa si Drake ya? Udah dibawa. Udah ketemu sama si Drake Pak, intinya lah. Oke, ini ada part kedua, aku juga belum kelar. Kita coba kelarin dulu. Yuk ngobrol, pitching. Yuk, gimana ini ngapain?
You've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations and even packed some handmade snacks. Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pungi. I hope the Adepti will like them. Is there anything else I should bring?
Yeah, I think that should be everything.
Good. In that case, let's first pay Madame Ping a visit in the city before heading out to Jueyun Karst.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, Yanfei.
The festive season is upon us. This is no time to be running hither and thither. You should relax and enjoy the season.
I get it, Granny, but you know, having lots of clients is a good thing.
I'm sure it is, but really, child? Who could be seeking your help during the lantern rite?
You'd be surprised.
Madam Ping! Happy Lantern Rite!
Happy Lantern Rite.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Madam Ping. How are you?
Oh dear, well, look who's here. I'm so glad to see you all in time for the festival.
Hello, traveler. Long time no see.
Hello, Yanfei.
Oh, and Lady Kuching is here too.
Yes. Baru sadar ini.
The Qixing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic flower seeds which I picked specifically for you, Madam Ping. I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. I just submitted them for delivery, so I'm sure they'll arrive in good time. Please, accept our humble gifts. I hope you'll find them to your liking.
Wow, those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Qixing on our behalf.
Yes, how very nice of you. I'm sure the flowers will be most beautiful if you personally selected the seeds. Thank you very much, Kuching.
Please, enjoy them. We intend to visit the other Adepti as well, so I'm afraid we must be going now.
I presume you mean Cloud Retainer and the others? Yes, they should be over in Jueyun Karst. By the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decorations yourself, Kuching. You decorated the city so beautifully, yet you don't even have the time to go and see it for yourself. What a pity. Yanfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can spare a moment.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around. I was providing essential consultation to my clients.
Oh, is that so? Were you also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grilled tiger fish stand for all that time?
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. It's not easy, you know. I had to check a lot of different items. That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need me.
That sounds exhausting. Oh, Paimon can't imagine a life without holidays.
Aku juga, Paimon.
Well, though there are no set holidays, I do get to decide on my own schedule. I can always budget some time to relax. Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. It'd be hard to land new cases after leaving a terrible first impression. Besides, what's the saying? Ah, yes. A rested worker is an efficient worker.
A rested worker is an efficient worker? Okay.
I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction, but I haven't been there since. I was planning to go after I finished my work, but the work keeps piling up. I ended up completely forgetting about it.
Let's go together once you're finished with your work. Catching. Wait. Aku mau ngambil tisu bentar. Okay.
Yes, I should take the opportunity to show you around while you're here.
Yes, please.
But first, we should head to Jueyun Karst. If you'll excuse us, Madam Ping. We'll be leaving now. Let's see. Which Adeptus shall we visit first?
Oh, why don't we visit Cloud Retainer at Mount Outsong first? She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find.
Okay.
Alright. Cloud Retainer it is.
Okay, but first aku mau ngobrol sama Yanfei.
Lady Kuching is so hardworking. Maybe I should take a leaf out of her book.
Yes. Udah gitu doang. Madam Bing.
I know that you must be busy, but please take care of yourself. Sacrificing your health is never wise.
Thank you. Ganyu? Okay, Ganyu. Hello, Cloud Retainer and Ganyu. Can we see Sin here right now?
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Well, with Lantern Rite just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit. But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper?
Them? Oh, don't even get one started. Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuheng too? A rare visitor indeed.
Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Greetings, Venerable Adeptus. And greetings, Ganyu.
Huh? Lady Kuching, I didn't expect to see you here.
The Yuheng of the Qixing. Here. Most fascinating. Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your respects. What is the purpose of your visit, if one may ask?
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Qixing, I'd like to give you our regards. Please, accept our humble gifts.
As the governing body of Liyue, the Qixing must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still take the time to visit one in this mountain abode. Eminently considerate of you. Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of gadgets, so I've brought one for your amusement. Cloud Retainer. Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liyue being ruled by humans. Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. No matter. With time, our strength will become apparent enough. Before then, we should try to give her a good impression.
Yeah.
Good thing I came prepared. Cloud Retainer has a great interest in gadgets, so she will certainly appreciate this gift. Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky about food, so I made sure not to bring any snacks to avoid upsetting her. I've given everything thorough consideration. It should all go well.
Ya, semoga.
Whoever would have thought? My, how very interesting.
Berhasil dong jebakannya kan?
It is intricate, with ingenious design, and is aesthetically agreeable.
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this gift was a success.
Nice.
Very good. One shall gladly accept this device. One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper. Pity. Your timing is most unfortunate.
Oh no. Gak bisa ketemu mereka dong.
Oh, are they not home? Oh, we wanted to see them too.
Those two old fossils.
Kamu juga.
Most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares. But the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Qixing. and he cannot simply roam into the city and begin supervising others' work as he pleases. So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around. Alas, he is too stubborn, too proud. He would have none of it. Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He has not returned since.
Oh, okay. Paham.
Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of his mountain. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots, rusing to excuse themselves that they might venture behind one's back, to scurry away while traveling together.
Oh, shit. Seems possible.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
This
Shenhe?
forest. Is it Shenhe?
Shenhe! Yeah. Welcome back, Shenhe.
Oh? So Shenhe's here too! Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Bukan mereka tinggal bareng.
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of her.
Akhirnya mereka ketemu dong.
Oh, hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently, so if you need anything, please feel free to come to me.
I will. Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Oh no, I made a point of not bringing anything. Is it going to be okay?
Oh, and you even brought food for those two old fossils.
Fossils.
That's right.
Shenhe simple banget nih jawabnya. That's right, okay.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
Kancingnya was-was kayak, akhirnya.
Everyone, you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other. Is that understood?
Will do.
Yes, understood.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
Sounds like it's time we change this topic. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, have you seen the show
The Conqueror of Demons? One has not seen him of late.
Nyarinya nggak di sini lah kalau show.
Well, then he's probably not enjoying Karst.
Nah, Wang Shu-in kan?
Let's go look for him in his usual spot, at Wang Shu-in.
In short, one is the only Adeptus who has elected to remain in Jueyun Karst for the festival. Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to resume research of gadgets and mechanics.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please accept my profuse apologies.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not be the first time one has been interrupted on your account. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms. You were especially drawn to a certain implement one had made. Oh, what was it?
Oh?
Oh.
Oh no, here she goes again. This could spell trouble for Ganyu.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to.
Kabur, Ganyu kabur, oh my god.
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuhang present, why not settle this matter here and now?
Kenapa Ganyu kayak malu-malu gitu loh?
No, it's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang about it immediately.
A matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Yes. Ningguang and I have different scopes of work, you see, and Ganyu has to report to both of us respectively. It's indeed not easy for her.
Lady Keqing is trying to help me. Yes, that's right. I'm very sorry, everyone. I will take my leave.
Ya kabur sana Ganyu, kabur.
Huh, gone already. That child, she has always been easily ruffled. One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or trivial, passes through Ganyu's diligent hands. But even as an adeptus, she must never neglect her own health, lest she fall prone to exhaustion. Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to forgoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever you see her.
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so I will take good care of her.
The Yuhang, reliable as ever. It was indeed a wise decision to leave Liyue Harbor to you.
We will certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
As for these edibles, they do look delectable indeed. You may leave them here. Shenhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper once they have made their return. This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it. And one also wants to hear what Shenhe has learned in Liyue Harbor.
Yes, I have many interesting stories to tell.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
You will continue your research even during Lantern Rite?
Yeah, don't you rest during the holidays? This is a festive season after all.
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays. Worry not, one shall take appropriate care of oneself. Rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
Is it really that important to test it yourself?
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for. If one spends all that time working on a machine, yet forgets to test the outcome, that would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food, no? It is unwise to put the cart before the horse. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue one's research. Come, Shenhe, this way.
Okay, I mean,
doesn't get to try their own food? That would be kinda weird.
Tadi kan Cloud Retainer bisa terbang, iya. Terus Shenhe-nya gimana? Shenhe-nya nggak mungkin terbang juga kan?
Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking. Though, she can be a bit strange sometimes. But then again, she is an adeptus.
That's the wisdom of an adeptus. She takes good care of those around her. Though she lives in seclusion, she also manages to bring everyone together. A hermit who's more social than most living in society. What an interesting character. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to Wangshu Inn. Perhaps we'll find the Conqueror of Demons there.
Yeah, let's look for a show.
Let's ask Vergildette where the Conqueror of Demons may be.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Isn't that... Chi-Chi? Oh, and the weird guy with the snake around his neck.
Nah, mana? Oh alah, tadi gara-gara bilang harus ke fair itu jadi turun. Oh ternyata ini mereka. Okay, let's go. Let's see if I can.
Dr. Baiju, here are the herbs. I've picked lots of them.
Oh, Gigi.
Splendid. Let me pack up and then we can be on our way.
Baiju.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Dr. Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baiju came too.
Traveler. Paimon. Oh, and Lady Kaching. It's a pleasure to see you all. We're here stocking up more herbs. Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons. With Lantern Rite just around the corner, I thought we should get prepared. We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment. We'll be on our way back to the pharmacy once the herbs are sorted. I certainly didn't expect to see the Yuhong all the way out here.
I have some business to attend to here.
Ah, I see. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands. Hardworking as always.
Suaranya lu.
Sentiment, Dr. Baiju. I'm just doing my job. Kaching and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too. Everyone, keep it up.
Yes, keep it up, everyone.
Right. Thank you, Chi-Chi. We shouldn't tarry here any longer. Take care, you two.
3.
Let's go find Vergildette.
3 maksudnya sama ularnya kan.
Dr. Baiju, are we done yet?
Yes, almost. But don't rush me. Just give me a moment.
Okay, let's go.
Ah, Lady Kaching. What a surprise. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might know where the Conqueror of Demons is.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to go up and have a look.
If he's here.
He doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
No, show.
Where did you come from? You scared Paimon!
Were you here the whole time, show?
Yes.
Hello, I am Kuching, Yuhong of the Liyue Chising.
The Yuhong. Yes. I saw you when we battled Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lantern Rite presents.
Disoggo.
Don't waste your delicacies on me.
The Chising specifically prepared them for you.
Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
Hey, wait! Are you leaving? Aw, come on! Lantern Rite is almost here! Don't you want to take a break?
Why don't we go watch the fireworks in the city together, Xiao?
Like I said before, I have no liking for crowds. I must remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. I will continue my patrol as usual. You should also exercise caution. And if there's any danger,
yeah, we know.
Good.
And okay, and he just lives like that.
And he's gone.
Yeah.
Well, Xiao hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if he'll come and watch the fireworks this year, though.
Yeah, only if he wants
visits
to.
with all the Adepti. Let's take a break downstairs before we head back into the city.
Oh no. What should we do? Huh? Oh, Lady Kuching! Lady Kuching! I'm so glad to see you here.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? What are you doing here?
Lady Kuching, let me explain. I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingsa Village just like you requested. My people finished setting up the fireworks and we left someone in charge to launch them for the show. But the person we left in charge came back shortly after and reported that all the fireworks in Qingsa Village had been stolen. I immediately reported the situation to the Millelith and had another batch of fireworks made to be transported to Qingsa Village under escort. However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite. The Millelith are already stretched thin and don't even have enough people to fill their regular patrols. They can't spare anyone to look after the fireworks for us. We don't have many materials left, so if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, we're done for. So, I was thinking to go to Qingsa Village and have a look first. Which is when I bumped into you. Lady Kuching, what should we do?
According to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continuously during Lantern Rite. They must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. The only manpower they can muster during the festival would be the emergency response units. But those special units are intended only for backup. There are not many of them and they cannot perform prolonged guard duty. If we wish to make use of them, we'll need to resolve the problem quickly.
Maybe we can ask the Adepti for help.
Mama.
This would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud Retainer or Xiao.
Memang mau.
Oh, that would only make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Pengyi.
We can let Kuching do this all by herself.
We can help too, Kuching.
Thanks, you two. Actually, I have an idea. Let me make some arrangements.
And what is that?
Pengyi, go back to Liyue Harbor and get the fireworks ready. Then meet me in Qingsa Village. Traveler, come with me. Let's ask around to see what happened.
Okay.
Oh, how could a whole batch of fireworks just vanish like that?
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent fireworks theft.
Oh, Lady Kuching, I can hardly believe you came personally to investigate.
It's no trouble at all. Please, tell us what happened.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. They were all gathered round, watching the area for a long time. The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. That's when they left the village. Oh, now let me remember. Ah, yes. I recall that they left the fireworks in an open area just next to a house down the old road. But the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious that they went straight back to the city to find a solution. Oh, the villagers here are worried too. The fireworks missing can only mean that there are thieves about. There are elderly and kids in the village, you know. Although the Millelith are stationed here, no one dares to go out anymore.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millelith standing guard. Traveler, let's go investigate the place where the fireworks were stolen.
Oke, let's go. Gas. Lanjutin. Habis ini kali ini udah.
The fireworks were stolen here.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Chingsa village, all too weak to defend themselves. Otherwise, they would never
Tapi
dare
yang
commit
dipertanyakan
such a
kenapa
blatant
dia
crime.
mau nyuri kembang api gitu loh.
We cannot let such a matter go unpunished. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
Oke. Ngapain gitu nyuri kembang api? Apa nggak ada sesuatu yang berharga ya, yang lain gitu daripada kembang api? Katanya nggak berani keluar. Kok sekarang pada di luar?
Are these
footprints?
Let's see where they lead. The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them. The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Wait. Jongyun? Shinju? It must be them, right? Yes. Berarti ada hubungannya sama mereka.
Sir, please. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Please, good sir. This really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Okay, there we are.
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
Let's go.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It must be.
Shinju.
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly now. We mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Kecewa, Jongyun kecewa. Okay, what are you guys doing here?
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here? Excuse me. Please, tell me what is happening here. Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor. Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Older brother?
Oh, so what's Changyun?
Baru tahu punya Shinju punya kakak
Changyun happened to be visiting,
laki-laki.
so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see. But why did Changyun say he thought there was an evil spirit?
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old.
Ya memang.
It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers and were used to ward off evil spirits and the like. In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers-by. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside me.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Shinju must be leading Chongyun along. never got to see the book, did he? I will choose the first one.
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Chongyun sensed an ambush about to take place. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to send them to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Nice.
He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to attack. The master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well, who was it?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying to steal your goods. Please believe me.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay you afterward. It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him.
Young
This
master.
man over there and make sure he's
Alright.
secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village. Make sure they have someone question him thoroughly.
Oh.
So the plot thickens. Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuang.
Yes, young master, I understand. We'll be on our way.
Alright.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance. I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this area.
Really?
More than one group? Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers-by. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, they must have overestimated themselves. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were waiting for someone.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices. They were probably hiding here to wait for the stolen goods. What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may ask? Taking advantage of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals. Lady Keqing, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Qingce Village, shall we?
Alright. Just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Okay.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Qingce Village. Unfortunately, the footprints we were following end here. I don't know where we should go next. It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoarders.
Aww. Keqing.
We'll find a way to catch them. Santai aja, santai.
Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Qingce Village under your watch. Most assuredly, Lady Keqing. It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
Yeah, it's always good to have some help.
It's so cool to fight for justice!
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't revealed themselves yet. I'll go have a look around. Traveler, please go take a rest in Qingce Village. I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the rest of this matter myself.
Serius?
Keqing, are you planning to look for clues all by yourself?
Ya, biarkan kami membantumu, nggak apa-apa.
Very good idea. Oh wait, you're in the Liyue Qixing. Why don't you ask some of your subordinates to help? At least it'll be safer than investigating on your own.
Yeah, Paimon's right.
Yes, I agree, but We are short-handed at the moment. I can handle these trivial matters myself. The fireworks that were transported to Chingsa village were quite bulky. They couldn't have gone far. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come pick them up later. All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return to the location with reinforcements. Don't worry. I am not reckless, and I won't carelessly alert the thieves. You can certainly trust me by now.
Well, when you put it that way...
It's settled then. Traveler, Paimon, please go get some rest. I'll go find you in Chingsa village when I'm done.
Oke. Yaudah terserah dah, kita ngikut aja lah. Oke, quest complete. With Shinchu. Yeah.
Rest assured, all is quiet here in Chingsa village. Zhongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation as well.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Perfect timing. Count me in.
Let's go!
Yeah, let's go.
Paimon, you are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road. Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders.
Did they run away?
No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Chingsa village, but also from other locations too. They've gathered all the stolen goods there. I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chingsa village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They will organize a search around that warehouse.
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore!
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be lost. I have to keep an eye on the situation.
Okay.
You're not really thinking that you can take all of them yourself, are you?
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly. But now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
So you really are considering it?
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, sekarang yang ketiga. Okay. Act ketiga ya, part ketiga. Hello, Shinchu.
Though they are merely a group of irksome bandits, please, exercise caution.
Alright, thank you. Apa yang bakal terjadi kita lihat. Oke, treasure hoarders ya. Wait, kok gak ada suaranya?
Please hide yourselves.
Baru ada
Let's
ini.
wait and see what happens.
Kok yang tadi gak ada suaranya?
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
Ha! Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near enough.
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
Alright.
Bisa ada Shinchu, sekarang Shinshu.
Make a real loud bang, but don't light up real pretty. What do they call them? Ah, yeah, firecrackers. Those'll do the job. All we need to do is make some real ruckus.
Alasannya kenapa mereka kok?
As long as we distract the Millilith, the other hoarders can do their end of the job. You get it?
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna hit the jackpot this time. But boss, all our boys are out scouting around. Don't you think we need a few more to guard the stash?
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with Lantern Rite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys. Just a few more batches and we'll be...
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble!
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming, and it seems they've already caught our scouts. If one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run!
Ya, sana pergi, kabur.
But how did the Millilith find out about us? And so quickly, too? Fine! Leave the fireworks and let's split! They won't be catching us!
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Okay, ready.
Let's go!
Yeah, we can do it.
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately.
Wah, catching, fine.
Get out of my way! You got a death witch or something? I'll show you! Huh? Wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
You're Lady Kutching, the Yuho.
So you do recognize me then. I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the way out here? All right, hoarders. Looks like the Yuhong wants to play. We'll show you. Get him!
Okay.
All right, so you want to do this the hard way.
We surrender, Yuhong.
Easy.
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile of fireworks?
Ngapain gitu loh? Emang berharga apa fireworks itu?
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
Fine. We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But,
that makes sense.
We didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
Oh? So you mean you had more than one group of thieves stealing fireworks?
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then one of them got caught by the Feiyun Commerce Guild and was arrested. I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? We were only stealing from the government. No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would rat us out. Who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming too?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out we had dispatched scouts. They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
Well, you did get caught.
Well, yeah.
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head elsewhere just to be safe. Traveler, please escort the treasure hoarders back to Chingsa Village and hand them over to the Millilith stationed there. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place.
Okay, understood.
Yes,
Please be careful.
You too. I'll see you in Chingsa Village.
Okay.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure that there will be no further problems.
Oh ya, lupa.
Don't worry. The Yuhong will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the traveler has returned. And with 2 others, no doubt.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Come now, we both know the traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world. It is in fateful moments that miracles are born.
So it was
Speaking
you.
of which, justice.
You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks?
Jadi kan Arkon.
Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Please calm
God
down.
of justice, right?
I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much, Traveler. But may I ask, why has Lady Kutching not returned with you?
Lady Kutching was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about. She wanted to conduct a full search of the area.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Kutching is quite thorough. A squad of Millelith came by just now. I believe they were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, don't tell us you have work to do too!
And you're also busy these days, ain't you?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongyun too.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, alright. I suppose.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without a hitch.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
Okay.
By the way, do you know when Lady Kuching will be back, Traveler?
Enggak sebenarnya.
There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve the stolen fireworks.
Apa tiba-tiba ada fireworks?
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or maybe more treasure hoarders!
It came from Kuching's location.
No!
What?
Maybe she ran into trouble!
Okay, let's go. Dulu bentar.
I get...
Okay.
A burst of fireworks? Could it be the treasure hoarders? Oh, Lady Kuching, please stay safe. It's up to you to find out what's happening, Traveler. Good luck.
Okay.
Ha! Your hoarding days are over. How dare you cause trouble during Lantern Rite? You'll get what you deserve once we hand you over to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
How did the Millelith find us so fast?
Ya entah. Okay. Apa Kuching?
Oops. What did I do?
Iya, nggak tahu.
What treasure hoarders?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to one another again.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them, and sure enough, it seems I accidentally lit the fuse. Before I could react, the fireworks were already up in the air.
Alright, okay, I see. Yeah.
So no enemies? Whew, well that's good. We thought you might have been surrounded by bad guys.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately, there are no more treasure hoarders in the area. It seems this matter has finally come to an end.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved! Good thing we were able to get to the bottom of it! Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste, and the whole show would be ruined.
That's right.
By the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best viewing spot, right?
Yes, of course. The best view should be from the Jade Chamber.
Oh.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to drop by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and close this case. Leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why don't you go for a walk around the city and I'll meet you when I'm done?
Okay, but we'll be waiting for you.
Alright, okay.
Yes, I'll be there.
Let's go, let's see what's happened here.
Kuching really is super busy. I'll meet you when I am done. How many times have we heard that already? Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. If she keeps working like this, she really will miss the lantern rite.
Let's go find Zhongli. Tapi ngapain?
Oh yeah! We said we would meet him! And we've even collected a few opinions about taking a rest from work. Zhongli said he'd wait for us at 3rd round knockout. Let's go find him.
Okay, let's go back to Zhongli again.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Ya, Zhongli dan Yunjin. Ya, benar.
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
You are welcome, Miss Young. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not always accept advice so readily, but your wisdom has spoken to me.
Zhongli! We're back!
Ah, you've returned.
You are also acquaintances?
Ya, begitulah.
Yes, we sure are!
We have met on a couple of occasions.
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhongli. You are indeed well connected, traveler.
Tentu saja karena dia.
It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
An ordinary person.
Did he really just say that?
I can't believe he said. Okay. I wouldn't dare reveal his true identity. Yeah.
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Okay, sure.
Very well.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Miss Yun.
See you around, Yunjin!
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip?
We asked around and blah 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 blah.
I see. Well, traveler, what do you make of all their opinions?
I think we can weave them into a story.
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Kuching to rest more with just a simple story, right?
Oh yeah.
If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food as our theme. Think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story.
Classic Paimon wisdom.
Paimon knows just what to write.
God, Paimon.
Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking. He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy. Then, how should the story go from there?
His food starts getting worse and worse.
Ooh, that's good.
Lihatlah muka.
Didn't we say he's really good at cooking? That would make sense.
Paimon, sudahlah, lihatlah mukanya Lumion loh, sampai kayak Paimon, please stop, please. It's up to you. It's your story, Paimon. Whatever.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef? You mean both good and bad things?
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Paimon didn't think this far. Why don't you take it from here?
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Kuching, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story? That will allow it to become all the more convincing.
Okay. Let Paimon think. What did Cloud Retainer say? As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo!
Oh, now Paimon remembers. Cloud entertainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine with no time to test the outcome, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the orders, and he does all the cooking himself. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat.
Oke, baru sadar baru baca.
Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression. Kinda like fireworks.
Yes, the chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries to accomplish everything on his own.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him. Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. What was it again? Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yamfe said. So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes. The customers tell him to take a few days off to get some rest, but the chef won't listen.
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore, so they stop coming to his restaurant.
The consequences of not getting enough rest are pretty serious, yeah, indeed.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our lives, pushing ourselves is never a good modus operandi.
Operandi?
The story is quite simple.
What is
without
operandi?
embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should quickly grasp the meaning contained within.
You're saying Paimon made a good story?
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The story is indeed good. The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand the message you are trying to convey.
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. Now will be the ideal moment to speak with her. If all goes well, I think your story will be a success.
Hear that? Zhang Li says Paimon's story has what it takes. If anyone knows a good story, he does. Quick, let's go find Kuching.
Okay, come on, let's go. Sebelum itu ngobrol dulu sama Abah.
I wish you luck, traveler.
Dah, gitu doang. Serius. Aduh. Serius ngomongnya gitu doang.
I wish you luck, traveler.
Oh my god, Zhongli, gak ada kata lain apa selain itu. Masa gitu doang?
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Qingce village and coordinate our people at other fireworks locations to prevent any further theft.
Yes, Lady Keqing.
And by the way, The Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes. How is that proceeding?
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will be ready soon.
Okay. Also,
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuching? Your friends are here.
Hi, Kuching. Still working? Aren't we going to see the fireworks?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber. Why have you come here?
You told us to walk and have a look around.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But it would be even nicer if you could join us. Do you still have work to do?
It's nothing urgent, really. Just some trivial matters. But I wish to get it done as soon as possible.
Okay.
You can leave it to us, Lady Kuching. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
And we have something to tell you, Kuching.
That's right! Something so important that we must speak with you personally, right now!
Oh, really? In that case, Jingcheng, I'll let you take charge. Thank you.
Understood. I'll handle things from here.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there is nicer and it's much more private. Perfect for talking.
Okay, let's go to Jade Chamber. Can we see Ningguang, please? I really want to see Ningguang.
Here we are.
Oh, langsung? Okay. Okay.
What was it you wanted to talk about?
Ini privat kah? Ini loh masih ada orang di sini. Kita ke satu ruangan aja. Nah, atau dia pergi nah. Nah pergi. Hush. Go away. Wait. Tiba-tiba menghilang. Oh, ya udahlah, lupakan. We have a story to tell you.
We want to tell you a story from this beautiful view. What do you say?
All right. I'm listening.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat. A very talented chef is in trouble.
Oh, is the chef from Liyue? From Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk, perhaps?
No, the chef is from Mondstadt. Yeah, and he's really, really good. He had a restaurant right next to the city gate. He was super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious. So his restaurant had been getting more and more popular. In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in the restaurant?" But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top-quality ingredients into world-class dishes. No one could help him.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef. He must be an excellent cook.
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would dine in his restaurant anymore. Shocking, right? Do you have any guess why?
Maybe the chef had fallen ill, or...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler!
Kenapa kita? Please, Paimon. Ini cerita mulu. Kenapa kita yang harus menjelaskan? Okay, because he was too stubborn.
Yep, it's because the chef was too stubborn. He would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat and rest. He was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the best dishes. Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef. In the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh. I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose.
Yes, indeed.
So, that's the whole story?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing.
Please don't laugh at us.
Hey, didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
Did you come up with that story?
No. Ketahuan deh. Ketahuan deh.
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending isn't really surprising. Think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture.
It's as if your judgment is clouded, right?
Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city, see the people I wish to see, and watch the fireworks. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better. You can tell, can't you? And I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year.
Yes.
So
let's go together.
Happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy this moment together with you.
Gak jalan-jalan
I put
kita.
all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I sincerely
Nah,
hope
gak jalan-jalan
you will
kita.
enjoy it.
Jalan-jalan lah,
Very
berdua.
fortunate to
Ayo.
be right here, enjoying the fireworks and enjoying the view of Liyue Harbor.
Happy Lantern Rite, Kuching.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And thank you.
You're welcome. Is it? Oh no! Yes, the cutscene. Yes. Let's see. Let's enjoy the view. Yes, let's enjoy the view. Oh God. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my God. Oh, I see.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Oke, kita ngelihat
Traveler,
Lantern
wait
Rite
here for a moment.
di
Don't go
sini,
anywhere.
di chamber. Aku kira kita bakal jalan-jalan gitu. Ternyata di sini kita lihat bareng sama Kuching. That's nice, really. Oh, and also this is my first Lantern Rite. Look at them, pacaran mereka. Ini ada banyak orang pacaran di sini kan, banyak gantengan, banyak yang jalan berdua. Ya, Lantern Date.
Traveler, Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style.
Anjir, cantik
Well,
banget.
Do you like it?
Banget. Oh my God,
beautiful.
Cantik banget. Cantik banget.
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Bedo.
Hey, check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Big Wang Nation. Big Wang Nation is the okay. Big Wang is canon, yeah, indeed. Send her. Oh, send her. Bareng sama Rite yang lain ya. Ganyu, Yanfei. Guba. Lucu banget sih Guba, super lucu banget. Sinchu. Chongyun.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it does.
Ya ampun, lupa, lucu banget, lucu banget. Don't tell me Asdaha. Akhirnya mereka kembali.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready.
Oh my god.
No better way to celebrate.
Si akhirnya kayaknya tadi tersenyum gitu ya, finally. Baizu, Cici.
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rite.
Oh, lucu banget.
Happy Lantern Rite. Huh?
Happy Lantern Rite, yes.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Ya ampun, bagus banget sih. Aku, aduh, harusnya screenshot dulu. Ya bagus banget, parah sih. Oh. Nangis, bagus banget. Aku mau lihat lagi lah nanti. Sebagus itu sih Lantern Rite. Pantes kok orang-orang pada suka sama Lantern Rite. Kayak event-event yang lama kayak gitu, kayak Lantern Rite Winters. Sekarang aku baru tahu gitu kenapa orang-orang pada suka event-event itu. Dan saat ini rerun eventnya, orang juga hype-nya pada sama gitu, masih sama.
Arataki numero uno Ito here in the flesh.
Dasar itu. Sebagus itu ya Lantern Rite, parah sih, parah sebagus itu sih. And Kecing, kau cantik sekali malam ini. Cantik sekali kau.
What did you think of this year's fireworks display?
Sangat bagus.
I just hope this festival can be everything that people want it to be.
They were lovely.
Really? I hope you're not just saying that to reassure me. I want you to be straight with me if you have any suggestions.
Enggak, ini udah bagus banget, sumpah. Nggak bohong.
Anyway, if you have any time during the festival, take a look around the city. There's a lot to see, but it won't last. So make the most of it.
I will.
If only I had a little more free time. I'd love to take you around and show you everything we did to make the city look special during the festival.
Bagus banget, pengen ngulang yang tadi, please. Sumpah bagus banget.